Welcome to another episode of Big Local Live, Tarek's community podcast. And today I'm joined by another guest, Serena Lola.
Thanks for having me here.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
Yeah, you're excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
I wanted to ask you some questions today about for example, let's start off with your big local experience. Any experiences or highlights you can think of
Um,
when you started?
well, my entire time at Heston West Big Local has been a highlight. It's really hard to pick out one moment, but the story that I always tell is my first time joining the film club, and I was literally like one of three people there maybe, and the first face I ever saw was Callum, so big up Callum. Um, yeah, and I just remember seeing all these faces and I was like, oh my god, am I actually meant to be here? Like, what's going on here? And I guess I just kept coming back because there was something that made me come back. It was the people. And yeah, I'm here now, like 4 years later, still going strong. And yeah, just every moment here has been amazing.
Wow. One of the documentaries you got involved in is Maria Pedro, if I pronounce the name.
Yeah, so the Maria Pedro.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that was a really interesting project to be a part of because obviously Maria Pedro was such an amazing woman. Like her story is phenomenal, and basically being able to relive her story and go to all these places that she visited and meet all the people that she inspired was amazing and one of the best experiences I've ever had. I got to travel to some amazing places like Limestone Manor, which is an insane place, and sit in a golden bathtub. And just meet all these really inspirational people and all these people that she touched. And yeah, it was just an amazing experience.
yeah, when I heard the story, I have to say it was kind of really inspiring to me. Like, see, not only me, like because I'm disabled, I like to see other people's stories as well. It's quite inspiring to see. So, for example, in the rewards evening, how was it like to meet Sadiq? Oh,
In the award thing, well, obviously I was very nervous having to present the show and everything, but everyone was very supportive. Sadiq Khan was amazing. We took a selfie on stage with him, which you can probably see on the Instagram. And yeah, no, it was a fun night. Everyone was rewarded, and it was just nice to see everyone, come together.
yeah. Sadly, I couldn't be there. I would have liked to be there because of transport. I've heard loads of good stories about it.
Yeah,
Um,
it was good.
One thing I heard you guys did a trip in October. Do you want to explain about that?
Yeah, so in October, a group of us went to Vienna. So this was about helping to build connections, obviously overseas. And we worked with a group there, and basically we did a bunch of different stuff with them. We had like sessions that we ran with them. They watched some of our music videos, and we had like a little party. I remember that, and we told them a bit about what we do. We did some other stuff with them as well, like they took us on a scavenger hunt, which was really cute, and we got to see the city as well with them, and we made some really good friends and connections, and I hope that that connection will stay and we can do a lot more community projects with them overseas, and maybe they can come here and we can work on some stuff with them as well. So yeah, overall it was a really, really good experience, and I'm glad that we did that.
One thing I like to ask when I go on holiday was, or someone goes on holiday, was the food nice? Was there any nice food?
The food was really good. We found this bagel place as well that was near us, and the bagels were amazing.
Yeah. It's quite sad because Taz didn't buy us any present when he came back.
What, Taz, come on, why didn't you get any presents?
I don't know, but he didn't bring us any presents. Also, you went on the radio. I heard on BBC Radio. How was?
Yeah, so it was a bit of a surreal experience, to be honest, being on the radio. That was crazy to me to even be considered for that. And so yeah, so we were taken in, we were interviewed by Robert Elm, and he said I did amazing. I was very nervous. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say, but it went pretty smoothly. And I remember everyone was so proud of me. My mum and dad were listening, and they texted me after like, "Oh my God, Serena, you were so good." And then my teacher, actually my media teacher at school, she she had listened to it and she went and emailed it around to everyone, all the teachers. So when I came to school the next day, they had all listened to it and they're like, oh my god, Serena, you were on the radio? I was like, yeah, I know. And they were like, oh, you've done all this amazing stuff. I was like, yeah, big up Heston West Big Local, doing all this amazing community stuff. So yeah, it was really good.
And I've actually been on the radio in America, and I did it live. And I tell you, it was a nerve-wracking thing I've ever done.
I know, I was so scared.
But there was another episode where I did one from, oh, trying to remember now, from here to America, just on the phone.
Oh, wow.
And it went well, but some of it went horribly wrong because suddenly my computer had sound.
Oh no.
It went horribly wrong. So that was a bit nerve-wracking. So how are you coping in this isolation?
Well, as I was talking to Taz earlier, and he said, "Are you surviving or thriving?" I am thriving. I'm really using this time to kind of do things that I didn't really have time for before. So I'm reading a lot more, which is really good. And being much more creative. Like I'm painting and drawing. I bought this paint by number as well, which is really cool. And obviously, I've got a lot of schoolwork to do because I don't have exams this year. So my teachers are giving our grades, so I'm having to do some more work so they have evidence to back up my grade. But yeah, and I'm just keeping healthy in general, and I'm trying to make the best out of a bad situation.
Yeah, it's quite. I'm finding it quite tough now. It's been, I would say, 4 weeks, 3 weeks. Just
Yeah.
taking a lot of time. Um, how about your? I hear you about your schoolwork.
My schoolwork, yeah, it's a weird situation, obviously, because there's no exams this year, so it's all a bit chaotic because no one knows what's really happening. All we kind of know is that our grades are being given by our teachers, and so we're having to like scramble as much work as we can so they can be like, yep, she is at like a B grade or an A grade. But yeah, no, it's hard keeping up with it, but I kind of like having the freedom to work at home, so I don't have to, do it at 9 o'clock in the morning. If I want to do it at 8 o'clock in the evening after dinner, I can. So yeah.
Yeah. Loads of people. I don't want to put you on the spot. Loads of people are struggling to get their grades right.
Yeah, no, it definitely is a really, really tough situation, and it is hard to get the grades, particularly when you don't have as much teacher support. You can't just, go and ask your teacher at break time, oh, can you help me with this? Because there's not really that. It's definitely a lot harder. But, we're trying our best and hopefully it works out well.
So at the moment they're doing, work from home.
Yeah.
Are they using Zoom or a special, special?
Well, it's dependent on the teacher. So for my media lessons, we actually have a Zoom call every Tuesday. So we have like a proper lesson, which I really do appreciate because we can actually ask questions and get involved. But then there's other subjects where they're just setting us work online, like maybe an essay question a week or maybe a project to do that week, and then they mark it and give us feedback.
Yeah, one project that I would encourage people to get involved with is Word of the Wednesday again.
Oh
Because
yes, I love Word of the Wednesday.
it's like basically schoolwork, but being creative. I would say to encourage them to get them involved with that more. So I would encourage people to do that more.
Yeah, so
Anything you would like to encourage people?
I would encourage people to make the best out of this situation. It's obviously not the most ideal situation, but try new things. I started baking. I made banana bread the other day. Maybe learn a new recipe. Do some exercise. Keep healthy. You can go out for a walk. You can do some exercise. With your family, and just stay happy and stay healthy, and do join Word of the Wednesday because I've been doing it every week and it's a great way to just be creative.
And just quickly, any hopes for the future? Will you go back to university or after the virus?
Well, I hope university actually starts on time and that I actually get into university. But I just hope that everyone in the community is safe and happy and healthy, and that when this coronavirus ends, we can all return to doing what we do best, and that's bringing everyone together.
Yeah, I do miss, everyone being together. Yeah, I do miss it. Anything you want to add?
Um, no, I think that's pretty much it. Just hope everyone's okay, and enjoy this time as much as you can. And yeah, I just wish everyone the best.
Oh, I forgot to mention, are you looking forward to the premiere soon for the Marie? Oh,
Maria
Marie.
Pedro. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm definitely looking forward to it. We had like a mini premiere a couple weeks ago where we, the people who had like made it watched it, and we kind of gave our feedback. So I'm very, very looking forward to everyone else being able to see it and being able to share it with the world, because it is an amazing, amazing documentary.
I would say I couldn't help myself. I had to sign up for all three because I love the documentary so much that I watched.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
So thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
This is Tarek's Community Podcast, and goodbye.
Bye.